Welcome to day 5 of Christmas. This is the 12 days of Christmas. I'm your old mate JP here in the Santa Dome, and we have 2 big league games for you. That's right, league action commences right now against Helsingfors. As you would have seen in the last episode, hopefully, we got knocked out of the Ykkös Cup, which was a little bit sad, but now we can right the ship, hopefully, and get into some league play. It's very exciting. Nothing really has happened other than I think a couple of transfers. I brought in a player, I think. I honestly can't remember. We've got Makinen, I think is new. He plays as a Carolero. And Munin, I think you've already met. So Makinen here, let's just give you a look at him. He's 27 years old. He's got an under 21 cap, so that was a while ago. But 4.5 star plays, regular starter in his prime years, 250 quid a week. He's 6'1", and he's got some yellow stats. His first match for us in a friendly, because we played some friendlies. He's played more than that, actually. I'm very confused. Anyway, let's just get into the match against Helsingfors. Also, the match after that will be against these guys, Javanpan Palasura. No idea how to say it. JP is what I'm going with, or Jops. Jops. It's all very hard. Finish, eh? Who would have thought it? Straight into the action. We're not messing around today. Here is our Christmas tree, and here is the squad for the first game today. Stagi in goal, Mayandra at left back, Akon Nissen as centre backs, Winter as the right back, Makinen, Munin, and Klossi as our central midfield 3, Ladismaki and Mina as the attacking mids, and Santa up front with some extra firepower and reserve type folk on the bench. Lots of homegrown players, and that was one of the reasons for bringing in Makinen. Just trying to shore up the squad with these homegrown players. Very important here. Need to have 9 of them in the squad. Need to have 4 on the pitch at least at all times. Really complicates things. And if you find FM too easy, go to a league like this one in Finland, because the squad registration rules do add a level of difficulty that you might not have experienced before. And we had a similar experience a couple of years back in the first piece of FM content I ever produced, The Wizard of Oz, which will be back for FM 25. It's my main save. It's the way I always love to play the game, which is I start with no coaching badges. I manage the club closest to where I live if I've not managed them before, or if I have managed them before sometimes, but for the sake of content creation, never before. And then try to win the Champions League and become the best manager in the world. And the similar experience was in South Korea. You can only play South Korean goalkeepers. You're limited to 3 foreign players in the squad at any given time. And you randomly lose players because they have to perform their mandatory military. So to reflect that in-game, they get sent on loan to another club in the league, which actually really happens. And you can manage that team made up of all the military service personnel, which is just weird. And again, you can lose your best players at the end of the season, which happened to us. Lee In-gyu, our star striker, our star man. I'm just watching what happened. It wasn't us, but we're very, very lucky. Our star man was gone for 2 years, along with a star winger. And then we eventually got them back, and they went straight back to scoring goals and everything else for us. So South Korea is fun. So is Finland. I'm having a lovely time, but we are under a lot of pressure. We're wearing our green kits today as FC Santa Claus. The Christmas spirit is real, but that's very disappointing. It was coming for sure, because we're not very good in defense, and we paid the price here. Goodness me. So they've crossed it in really close to the goal. This is the guy who hit the post twice in as many seconds not that long ago, but that one hurt a little bit. We're not doing great on possession. We're not really creating any chances, and we're giving away a lot of set pieces. Here's Munin now trying to get it out of our defensive third. We've just given the ball straight back. Part of the problem, and we'll have a look at this quickly after the match before I speed off and try to get us to the second one, is our team cohesion is awful. not just awful. According to the game, it is abysmal. So lots of silly mistakes, not a lot of communication between the players. I've been running, even though we only train 2 days a week because we're semi-professional here at FC Santa Claus, so they only train a couple of times each week. I've thrown in some team bonding and sacrificed some on pitch training to try and improve that situation, and it's not really helping. We need to go attacking to get back into this game, and I need to have a chat to the boys here really quickly. Yeah, come on lads, show a bit of desire. We've not even been in this at this point, and it's very disappointing. This is our first league game. We need to put on a show. We need to put down a marker and announce to this league that we're here for reals and that Santa is real, and produce some Christmas magic. Maybe we burnt it all with our cup heroics a couple of matches ago, but boy, I hope not, because there's a long way to go this season. I think if we can fix the team cohesion issue, we'll be okay. And here's a bit of Christmas magic for you. We've won a penalty, and it's going to be... No, they've won a penalty. I'm looking at the wrong team. It's because of the red kits. Oh dear. I told you I was confused. Red and green. Now we're 2-0 down. I thought that was us doing something great. Oh, I should have known better. Oh goodness, we have created some more chances. Here we go, we've got a set piece. We've got a corner, we cross it in. Nothing doing. Mackinnon looking to get it out of the corner here. Under a bit of pressure. Finds Mina. Here's Winter. Crosses in. Santa lurking underneath it, but no joy for him. Now, can we win the ball back? Helsingfors are coming forward in numbers, and we just need to try and get the football back and do something with it. But you just feel like they're going to go on the attack and punch us in the guts, which is really mean. Don't punch Santa Claus. Not cool, Helsingfors. Not cool at all. We've got 3 guys mobbing this one and a bunch of other red shirts. Free, I thought that was going in because that's just our luck at the moment. I've dropped us back to positive. Couple of minutes, we're going to look at some changes because Ladismaki and Santa are not playing well for us. So we need to make an adjustment here. What are we going to do? I think Rahimi can come on for Ladismaki. And... ooh, these are okay. Nissan's going to come off for Pajula. And got Prince Bakuma, but yeah, not yet. Not just yet. Right, confirm those changes. Unpause the game, GP. Works better. Merry Christmas. There's your Hot FM 24 tip for this morning. It's morning here in Australia. It's not even 8 o'clock. Can still taste the toothpaste. I think we're going to go back to attacking. Just try to create something, but we'll kick that out from a goal kick and giving it straight back to the opposition. Nobody was lurking. Oh, that should have been a goal for them, and we're very lucky that's gone wide. Looks like we've got a touch on it. And it went out for a corner. Their goal scorer, the guy who scored the penalty, Brian's come off, and they've replaced him. What are we doing? What is going on? I know we wanted to play direct football, but I'm more and more considering that we need to go with shorter passing and be better at holding possession. We need 2 goals, and I don't think we're going to get them by the looks of things. We've definitely had a better second half, but we haven't really seen any attacking highlight of substance from the FC Santa Claus crew. That was a chance, and that was decent, but Rahimi needs to do better in that situation. Oh, it hurts. That really hurts. We have to fix the dynamics. I know everybody says dynamics aren't important, but that's just too easy for them to be getting away with. We've been absolutely pummeled in this game, and it's just not good enough. Defenders not happy, midfielders disappointed, attackers furious with your finishing. It was just poor. It was poor all round. And we are rock bottom of the league after our first match. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Yes. Okay. Here's the dynamic situation. It is not pretty. The club atmosphere is average, so that has improved. The managerial support's okay, but that's just taking a hit because of 2 losses on the bounce. The team cohesion is abysmal. What does that mean? The team's collective mental state is disappointing at the moment. I'll say this will impact player positioning during matches, which if you go back and watch some of those highlights, you will see 3 defenders crowded around 1 on-rushing attacking player on the left-hand side of the pitch, leaving the center completely open for them to just come at us. Players will experience issues with their vision and reactions to events unfolding when playing, yet we don't react at the moment. We need to fix this. So I'm going to go add more team bonding and community engagement to the training program, sacrifice some pitch work with the boys to try to fix this. And when we come back, we'll be playing Yops. We're back. It's been about 10 minutes in real world time, an instant for you, but a lot has gone on. Let's start with the good news. The board have thrown 180 grand into the bank balance to help with the club's running costs, and we've sold 250 season tickets for this season, which is pretty cool. If we have a look at the board information, a season ticket costs £130 for some reason, so that's a decent chunk of change. Hasn't super helped the finances, or at least it hasn't ticked over yet because I've not hit continue. We'll have a look at that after the match. That's the good news. The bad news is our goalkeeper, Dmitry Stagila, whoever he is, who we're paying £350 a week, isn't injured, he's sick. He's got a flu, he's at home, he's out for another 9 days, so we don't have him in the squad for this match. Lucas Winter, if you remember, was the guy who was here right at the start. He's going to have to jump in to help us out. He's been transfer listed. He's an emergency backup. He's not good enough. That bodes ill. Also, a guy that I signed, Jurgen Gajula, who's not really been playing because he's not homegrown. He's picked up a horror injury, a damaged Achilles tendon. A damaged Achilles tendon. That's hard to say. He's out for 5 to 8 months. That's the whole season. And this guy's 38 years old. I immediately offered him a mutual termination. He wasn't having it, which might have ruined things because there was also a news report. And I'll see if I can find it really quickly. Unwilling. There we go. Gajula considers quitting. He's contemplating retirement following that injury because he's 38. Surely he's not going to try to play on. But I suspect he's just going to sit around at this place taking his stupidly high contract that I offered him before I learned about the scenario here at FC Santa Claus of £350 a week until November. We don't need him. We don't want him. We obviously can't use him because he's a broken man and he's just costing us money, and I have destroyed the wage budget by over £1,200, which is not ideal. So that's the scenario. FC Santa Claus versus Yops is next up. We're going to play that game. I've made a couple of changes, some out of necessity, which you've just seen. So Winter is in goal, Meandra at left back, Akon, Nissen, Winter. That's pretty much our settled back four at this point. Anyone else we bring in either weakens it, or like Schultz over here has also picked up an injury, but he's back in training tomorrow. It's just a bruise, so he'll be fine. Makinen, Muninen and Clausey as midfielders. Mina and Rahimi get the nod up front because Ladismarki is annoying me. Also, Mina's a left footer, so I'm playing him on the left-hand side. Rahimi is a right footer, he's playing on the right-hand side. And then Santa up front. Santa needs to do something interesting. He's in danger of losing his spot. He's not a homegrown player, and I've got other strike options that I can use, including the youngster who's come through our own youth system, Zamkow. If he doesn't step up in this match, kid's getting a run, because we need goals. We need to create some sort of opportunity more than anything. We didn't really do in that last game. We just need to play better. So Yaps, the opposition today. Following this one, we've got another cup game, the Suomen Cup. Or Suomen. I can't speak Finnish. It's terrible. Another cup match. There's another cup to play in, which I think is a slightly more grown-up cup than the last one. We enter that one next up. I don't think I'll show you that game. We'll just see if we can get through that stage. Hopefully we can do a job, and we'll have a look at that one later on if we get a bit deeper into that competition. 435 Christmas elves in attendance here in the Christmas Dome. We're not creating anything at all at the moment, and I think we're just going to go positive and try to change that. But first highlight is for those in blue shirts, not red shirts. We are going for the red shirts in this one. I've checked. So I shouldn't get confused. Blue and red, very, very different colours. And yeah, I can just about handle this one and know who is who and not get excited when the other team wins a penalty or does a goal thing. Yeah, right. They're in there. That's a good save from Winter. He's the answer. Problem solved. Excellent. I did go into the training calendar as well, and every week now we've got a team bonding session and some community engagement, which does help out with the dynamics a little bit. It's not going to solve the problem, and it is going to take time, but more than that, more opportunities like that we convert and score goals and win some games, that's going to be the biggest difference maker for us. I was just looking at my my camera picture, and I know the green screen is not ideal. It's not a green screen, it's a video background removal. It's not really doing the job. It's cutting off a lot of my Santa hat. But you still get the dangly bit down here, because it's Christmas time. 'Tis the season, don't you know? And we'd like to be happy at Christmas and have a sense of togetherness. There you go. That's why we need to fix the dynamics to reflect the true meaning of Christmas. We're educating the players. We learn around here. We're educational. Oh, dude, Santa was in there, and he needs to do better with those kinds of chances because they're not coming often. That being said, we've won a corner. Rahimi to take. Crosses it in. And that's a good header, and it's gone just wide. We've had some opportunities this half. Yarps have had more. We're level now, but I would love a goal before half-time. However, we don't have the football. So we can resolve that issue. There we go. We've won it back. That's better from the lads. Mina now turns, runs, crosses, finds Santa, has a shot. Santa scored his second goal of the season, and we take the lead right before half-time. Oh, what a Christmas present for me. That's very exciting. And I'm never going to get tired of saying, Santa scored a goal. I wonder if there's a mod we can get them all wearing Santa hats. It's a lovely strike. Really good finish under pressure. And that's what we wanted to see. Much, much better. Positive signs of life from FC Santa Claus. He's definitely onside, so I don't know why he's showing me this Football Manager and then not showing me score an awesome goal. Very disappointing. Half time, we take the lead. We're at home. You can see our Christmas elves over here losing their minds. All 250 season ticket holders of them. Team talk, I think we are doing well, but we can definitely find another gear. Absolutely, because we've been starved of possession, which I guess is fine in a counter-attacking system, but we're not good enough. So counter-attacking, I don't think is a way to go. I might set up a different version of the tactic, which is a great idea given dynamics are shot and nobody knows what they're doing at the best of times. But I'm thinking a controlled possession version of the Christmas tree might serve us a bit better. That's a clever ball over the top. Mina's in, and he shoots just wide, but that was a gilt-edged opportunity. Oh, just the finishing. It's the confidence. The confidence is down because we've had that bad beat in the last match. Wasn't a bad beat. We were played off the park. Rahimi is tired, and it's been 60 minutes, so that means we can make a change. Ladismark is going to come on there. Makinen is doing fine. Akon's going to come off. Kajula's going to come on. We'll just weaken the defense. Why not? And Victor Winter is doing okay. We might let him play on for a little bit. That'll do for now. That's fine. I do want to get Blair Yule and Makuma on the pitch at some point in this game, if we can swing it. I'm going to praise the boys. We're winning a football game. And we've got a corner here. Ladismarki fires it in. It's a good header from Neeson. Centre back just over the crossbar. And now we've got an injury to Meander, which is not ideal. Schultz is going to come on. Can I make one more change? I think I can. Clausey can come off. Makuma can come on. And then that means I should be able to get Blair Yule onto the pitch. Ha! Excellent. He can play as a wing back on support. There we go. So our change is made. The injury is painful. We've had enough injuries. And you know, the guys, I'm not even working that hard in training. Certainly not working hard enough on the pitch. Oh, Sanders in. Sanders got another goal. Defensive error from Yarts. And we are 2-0 up. Could we get our first 3 league points in only 2 games, which is not ideal, because again, we got smashed in the last one. This helps our goal difference. We can get a couple more goals. We could get out of the negatives, and this should help us crawl up the table a little bit. It's only the 2nd game, so let's not get carried away. But if we could pick ourselves up off the bottom of the league, that would be great. It would rocket us to 6th as things stand, which would be excellent. We'll praise the boys again. We've got no more changes to make. We don't really need to. I'm getting very excited because we could win a league game, which would be fantastic. 7th now. Yaps are above us for some reason. They must have won their first game or something, or drawn. I don't know. But we're on the attack. We're on the rise. Santa Claus coming at you. Oh, we've hit the woodwork there. Santa now with the ball. Plays it back to Marklin. Shoots from range, and that's gone just over. It's a low percentage shot. You're on to work the ball into box instruction, so why you're shooting from 100 miles out, I have no idea. But time is up for Yups, and things are just getting started here for FC Santa Claus. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Obviously, I was going to say, obviously, Santa is player of the game. He's not. Johan Mina is with a 9.1. So he must have had a couple of assists, which is excellent. And that puts us in 8th. We've got points on the board, negative goal difference. Not that bothered. And 2 games down. All right. We're on our way. Christmas has started. How bad is this meander injury? 5 to 6 weeks. And he's a homegrown player as well as a nailed on starter. So that's going to make things a lot more difficult for us. We're going to have to play some of the trash. I mean, what do we do there? Schultz is injured as well, but he's back in training tomorrow. We've already talked about that one. You're going to have to come out of the team. I need another option, which is going to be Elfstrom. And then I need another homegrown type player, and I'm not sure who that's going to be. I will sort that out offline, and hopefully we can find an answer. But, oh dear. That is a problem. But to celebrate our first win, give me a thumbs up on the video, please. Or give the boys a thumbs up. I think they earned it with that performance, especially Santa and Mina Santa, whatever you want to call them. It was excellent. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss tomorrow's episode or anything else coming up on the channel. Don't forget to check out Project Palermo as well. That will be going live later today, or the latest episode's been up for a while. You should go back to the start, watch all of it. Until next time, I shall see you next time. Say hi to your mum for me and be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Merry Christmas.